Gator Nation, wake the fuck up. We're back again. Episode 16. We are back from the beautiful sunny state of Florida.
Well, only two of us.
Two of us.
Only
two of us made it back. Randy had some prior obligations he had to go to. We'll get into the trip recap in a little bit. But, yeah, feels great to be back again.
No, it doesn't. It's cold here.
Yeah, it is cold.
It's pretty chilly.
It was kind of cold.
Like 70 tomorrow.
It is. I'm glad it's going to be like 70s this week instead of 38.
It's going to be a low of 38 when you wake up in the morning, though.
Well, I won't be awake that early.
That's fine because you're not going to work. Anyways, as always, we'll review our hot takes from last episode. Randy said Bedard was going to have 2 goals, 3 assists for 5 total points in the opener. It did not happen. Dylan said Lamar was going to rush for 2 touchdowns versus the Steelers. Also did not happen. I said that the Penguins were going to score 5 times during Bedard's debut. Did not happen. In fact, they lost.
Yeah, that was a tough home opener. That's okay.
And
what?
And no!
Finally,
The Rock! No, sorry.
14 episodes of hot takes in.
Fuck yeah.
And you finally, I got to give you a hug, honestly.
Aw, bring it in, pal. Thanks, man. Appreciate you.
Corey finally got his first hot take right.
Thank you.
Steelers were going to take out Baltimore
Thank
without
you.
Kenny and win by 6+. Even though he said without Kenny, we did go to a replay review.
Oh, yeah.
And he did say with or without Kenny. And they did.
Yeah.
They did. I'm proud of you.
I'm proud of myself.
So you're technically on pace to go 2-26.
I'm fine by that.
So you're not years don't last.
I mean,
anyways, go over our standings. Still in first place, myself 4-10. Coming up right behind is Dylan at 3-11. Tiggs 2-10. Missed last week's podcast. Glad to have you back. Randy 4th, 1-10, and Corey is in 5th at 1-13.
Wow.
I'll still take it.
How does it feel to know you don't have a 0 in front anymore?
Every win streak starts at 1.
And every losing streak starts after a win streak.
Yeah. And after this hot take, I'll tell you what, I'll probably be back at 0.
That sounded like such a Tomlin quote. Like, honestly. Like, every win streak starts with 1. Like, that's something he would say.
Yep. Next man up, right?
The standard is the standard.
Yeah.
Next hot take up. Here we go.
I think before we're going to jump into our actual podcast, I'll just do a little recap of the weekend. Friday night, we were in Florida for like 3.5 days. A little quick boys' weekend trip. Me, Dylan, and Randy were accompanied by our special guest of the weekend, Bailey. If you guys follow our socials, you'll probably see some upcoming content from the weekend. It was a vibe. Two full days of golf. Took in the Panthers Canucks game. That was pretty fun. Got a nice pink towel, rally towel.
Multiple towels.
Yeah,
you got more than one.
We did.
Because the fine fans of Florida were not all in attendance, so they left some for the visitors, which was really nice of them.
Nice of them.
Yeah.
We played a little 2v2 Ryder Cup style. Me and Dylan lost. And Sunday was just vibes all day.
All vibes.
Yeah.
All fries.
No fries.
No fries. No fries.
fries.
But we had better food than fries, so
Yeah. Those truffle fries that nobody got.
yeah, that's true.
Damn.
We did go to Yard House. That food was pretty fire.
It was pretty good. It was okay.
It was good. Anyways, you'll follow our socials. You'll see some content, funny content, good content from the weekend. So let's jump right into it with none other than Dylan with our football talk for the week.
We got a lot of weeks to cover. I'm not covering every game, nor am I going to cover more than multiple games in a week, just because we could be here for 6 days, and I don't have 6 days on my calendar. Corey might. I know I don't.
Usually free every day.
Okay. I wish I could say the same, bud.
Well,
That's
no.
okay. We're going to start week 5, Ravens versus Steelers. Of course, you know the home team Steelers won 17-10. The first half might have been the ugliest half of Steeler football this year, which is so on par because that's just what the football game is. I wish they could start the game in the second half, like honestly, at this point. And then Kenny starts in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, I was about to say, just fuck the second half, just start in the fourth quarter.
Yeah.
The dude is literally Tom Brady in the fourth quarter.
Yeah.
Whoa.
He's like
It's
Matt
'cause-
Leinart in the first 3 quarters, and then Tom Brady in the.
Well, it's because they actually open up the playbook in the fourth quarter.
Dude, they have no choice to open up the playbook in the
Yeah.
third quarter, right?
Even though
Fourth
the
quarter.
offense was meant to.
I just want
Start
to take a moment. Shout out my shirt. Kenny fucking Pickett. Enough said.
Is that a Pittsburgh clothing company?
It is. It is.
Sponsor
That's
us.
not an ad.
Not an ad, but if you want to, that'd be great. Jalen Warren looked really good. Najee still just doesn't have his feet under him. I don't know what's going on, but Warren ran really well. Had some nice catches out of the backfield. The most hype play was the Pickett to Pickens 41-yard touchdown where he changed the route and the protection package at the line, which shows that Kenny knows what he's doing. He sees it. He just wish he would use it the other 3 quarters of the games.
Matt Canada was really happy for that play too.
Yeah, sure. Everyone has seen that video of Canada just being absolutely beside himself, like staring into a wall.
It happened again on Sunday.
Oh, really? We'll go over that then, because I didn't see that. But do you think that just Matt Canada doesn't want to win? Like what's going on there? Like he's like, I want this team to score 3 points a game and have 200 yards.
Well, our offense isn't meant to come back, so
Not to come from behind, but we're not meant to put up the first points either.
oh my god.
I don't know, but you know what? We'll cover the Steelers' record here after I go over
You like those?
the additional weeks. Ranch seeds are good, by the way.
Fire.
Yeah.
Don't sleep on barbecue.
That barbecue's in the other bag. Top 2.
Why don't you have both of them out? You gotta mix them.
You make
I
a
just
little
went with the ranch
barbecue
first.
ranch.
Barbecue
Oh,
ranch? What are you
fuck.
doing,
We're gonna-
bro?
Of course, I'll be back.
Yeah, hold on. Cut.
Next game is the Cowboys and the 49ers, which everyone thought was going to be a good, close matchup. Like, they both have high-scoring offenses and both have good defenses. Unfortunately, the Cowboys, forgot what football was. The 49ers won that game 42-10. Yep, go ahead and share that anytime
Fucking
you guys
nasty
want.
dude over here putting eating C's on the table. Respect the
I thought he was about
tablecloth.
to put his mouth over and spit them in.
I mean,
That was his Cowboys' first game without. Is his first name Trayvon Diggs, the cornerback?
something like that.
I know
It's
his
a
last
Diggs
name's
brother.
Diggs. It might be.
What about him?
He's out, right?
Diggs.
That was
Yeah,
his first
he's
game
out
out.
for the
Yeah.
season.
Yeah, so
I hate you.
Brock Purdy put up 17 of 24 for 252 and 4 touchdowns. In that same game, Dak Prescott got benched for Cooper Rush, right? Is he still their backup?
I have
No.
no idea, to be honest.
Go ahead and tell you. Anyways, Dak Prescott got benched, which no one ever saw coming.
Boop.
The Cowboys felt really good because they traded for Trey Lance a few weeks ago and thought that Trey Lance would help them with some defensive schemes and getting to know the 49ers, and it did absolutely
Right.
nothing for them.
No. I love
To be
ASMR
fair,
sunflower
Trayvon Diggs
seeds.
is good for interceptions, but he kind of gets torched the rest of the game.
Is he like
He's
not
just
the
like
best
a
in
good
coverage?
version of Levi Wallace.
Dude, don't say that fucking name.
I unfortunately don't have any of their passer ratings or their quarterback ratings, but he's always like a solid, but yeah, he always does seem to lead the league in interceptions for the most part. I hate you. I
I
hate
feel
you.
like it's going right into my ear.
Eat them.
Yeah, right. Just
Just chew them up in your mouth.
next week, week 6. Steelers were on a bye week. Actually made life enjoyable that way.
Yeah,
We didn't have
thank
to
God.
sweat for 4 hours or have anxiety, panic attacks, watching Matt Canada try and run an offense. We were blessed with some decent games. I'm only going to go over 2 here. The Lions beat the Buccaneers 20-6. We thought that game was going to be a little closer just because the Lions aren't the greatest team in the NFL. And then what the fuck are we doing over here, guys? I'm trying to
I'm waiting for him. I dropped the sunflower seed on the ground. All right, we're back. Here we go. That's fucking gross.
I'm gonna jump across the table.
I'd pay to watch
I
it.
hate that sound.
Tell him that. Yep, good job. I have seeds in my mouth. Just go. We're listening.
Me and Dylan will just have the podcast together, but we'll just be like this close the entire time.
We're gonna be like, hey guys, how's it going?
Welcome to the
Hey, welcome to
podcast.
Need a hand check over there, you two.
So the Lions beat the Bucs 20-6. Jared Goff, who's actually looking like an elite quarterback this year, 30 of 44 with 353 and 2 touchdowns. Amon St. Brown, whatever.
Amon St. Brown.
Ramon.
Ramen St. Brown.
Ron.
Amon Ross St. Brown had 12 catches, 124 yards, and a touchdown.
Saint Amon Brown.
Apparently, I had to look.
Brown Saint Ramen.
I wasn't talking or anything. Thank you.
Dylan's quitting the podcast. He's done.
Episode 16 and the last episode. Thanks for tuning in.
Apparently, the Lions have a top 10 defense in the league, and they allow the least amount of rushing yards in the league. I had to look that up because I didn't realize how good the Lions' defense was. I knew they had a high-powered offense, but their defense is actually probably holding them into a lot of games, except for precursor Week 7 where they got absolutely spanked by the Ravens.
Yeah.
38 to 6, 38 to 7.
It was an ass
38-6,
whooping.
yeah.
38.
Little.
They forgot how to play football on defensive side of that game. Also on offense, when you only put up 6 points, but that's neither here nor there.
They made the
There it is.
They made the Ravens offense look good, and the Ravens offenses look arguably just as bad as the Steelers has.
They did. That's because they don't know how to catch football, like Deontay Johnson. Sorry. The next game was the Cowboys at the Chargers. Another big clash, except for the Chargers this year are kind of falling off. I believe they're 2-4. So it's a rough start for them. The Cowboys won that game Week 6, 20-17. Crazy stat of the game was Dak Prescott led the entire game with 40 rushing yards. He had 40 yards. Austin Eckler had 27 rushing yards, and then Tony Pollard had 30 rushing yards. How the hell do you let Dak Prescott have the most rushing yards and 40? Let alone
with those two running backs.
Yeah, with those two running backs.
He did have that 20-yard touchdown though.
Yeah, that's fair. But Eckler should have 10 carries for 60 yards. Yeah,
41
at
yards.
least. Yes, Tony Pollard should have at least 42 then, right? I made this comment even though after they lost this week. I said the Chargers will be fine. They are in a tough AFC West division. However, I don't think they'll be fine. They looked really bad this week. I feel really bad for Zach over there who lost fantasy because of a Justin Herbert interception with under a minute left in the game. Zach, can you tell me your thoughts on how you feel about Justin Herbert as your starting fantasy quarterback?
I don't get any sympathy. I lost on the last play of the game.
So did I.
What do you mean the last play? I didn't watch the game.
me.
I just knew he threw an interception.
No, when Jordan Love threw that interception 2 weeks ago.
That was the last play of the Chargers game too.
That was the last play of Week 5.
Oh.
Jordan Love just threw up. He had so much time, he just threw up Hail Mary in the end zone. He picked it off, and that's what
Did
gave
you
me the
start
win.
Jordan Love that week?
Yeah.
Oh,
That's when Fields went off, too.
Yeah, and
that's
but the week
right.
before Fields probably had 6 points.
Right. Okay. Well,
No, Fields got hurt. That's why.
I think that was the following week.
No,
Anyway.
everything's the same.
Either way.
Tiggs, how do you feel about Jordan Love throwing an interception, losing you fantasy the week
Well,
before?
at least I'm finally going to win this week, so.
Is that confirmed?
I actually cannot confirm that, but I hope so.
Aren't you guys playing each other?
Yeah, I actually don't have anything to say.
But if I do lose, I am deleting the fantasy app because, once again, I lost somebody to injury in game.
Yeah, Bijan.
Yeah.
Well, he had a
Sicky
headache,
icky.
so he'll be fine.
Oh, is that all he had? His
Yeah.
headache? Probably because he almost got benched.
I mean, he kind of went
vaping,
off
right?
for 3 yards.
Okay, so wait, let me see. You only have McCaffrey. You have Addison. Yeah, Juju's. Yeah, they're.
No, if I do lose, I am 100%.
Oh
deleting
yeah,
the fantasy app.
I would too. Yes. We're gonna go into Week 7 here. I'm gonna cover the 2 games that matter the most. The Steelers beat the Rams somehow. The Steelers are the worst 4-2 team in the entire NFL.
History.
Yeah.
Entire NFL history, yes. They squeaked one out. I was unfortunately not able to watch the game. We were driving back from golf. Did you guys watch the majority of the game?
I was hammered, but I watched a little bit of it.
I watched it sober.
Okay,
so.
that's not what I asked. I didn't ask if you were drunk. I asked if you remembered any of it.
Well, I was hammered.
Okay, thanks. Thanks. What do you remember here?
Wait, you shop at Home Depot at all?
Do I shop with Home Depot?
Yeah, because you're fucking hammered.
How long have you been waiting to say that?
30 seconds.
Okay. So you can you tell us
Comedic
what-
genius. He just came up with that right now. No, it was arguably not as bad as the first half for the Ravens game, but it was pretty bad. And God bless Brett was it Brett Mayer? Yeah.
Yeah,
Brett-
field goal kicker.
Brett-
He sucked
Brett
ass.
Mayer.
I cannot
Yeah,
believe he did not get
shout
cut.
on him. He's on my fantasy team. You're getting fucking dropped.
Sorry.
He
I
missed
cannot
what?
believe he did not get cut after the game.
He missed 3 field goals and 2
He
extra
missed-
points.
No, two field goals, 1 extra point.
Oh, okay. Were they
Um,
close field goals? Were they like
To
under
be
40?
fair,
No, it was-
if he made those 2 field goals and the extra points, it's a tie game to go to
Okay, the
overtime.
one was a doink.
Ooh, okay, that's tough.
The-
Doinking out.
The extra point, I think he just missed wide, and
Mhm.
the 1 field goal was a complete shank. Like it went
Oh,
like
really?
20 yards wide.
I mean, that's tough. Like, how do you not? You're a kicker.
But I
How do you
think
not
that-
just put it in?
Isaac Samolo needs to. I don't know. He was getting destroyed the entire game.
See the left guard.
Yeah.
Herbert got his first sack.
Yeah, Herbie got his first
Herbert
sack.
got his first sack. TJ had a good interception. I saw
Mhm.
that highlight.
Hear me out.
Miles Garrett can never do that.
Nope. Hear me out. Replace Levi Wallace with DJ Watt on defensive back.
There
I
you
mean,
go.
honestly,
I mean, he has better hands than Levi Wallace. He can probably run faster than Levi Wallace.
Or clearly read a quarterback better. than
Clearly
him, too.
read quarterback's eyes better than Levi Wallace.
And yeah, Broderick Jones needs to start at left tackle, and they need to slide
How did Dan
Moore to
Moore
right
look?
tackle.
Did he look bad?
He didn't look awful.
I mean, granted, the Rams aren't. I mean, they have a good defensive front, but how they? How,
the center of the line was getting demolished the entire
Oh,
game.
I wonder why.
Well,
What's because
where
he
Aaron
had
Donald lives.
He had Aaron
and
Donald
2
lined up.
because Mason Cole might be the worst center in the league this year.
Can we bring Pouncey back? I know he lost like 60 to 80
I'll say,
pounds,
he's as
whatever he did,
skinny
but
as-
I'd rather him still be at center than.
he looks like
Yeah,
that
they
fucking
need to-
straw.
They need to slide James Daniels to center and start Herbig at right guard.
So we
No! Sorry.
we are watching the Arizona Diamondbacks Philadelphia Phillies game 6. That way, if we're yelling at the TV, we're not yelling at a black
Shit
screen.
was way
which,
outside.
Yeah. Kyle Schwarber's probably going to strike out here. He's batting 106 for the ALCS.
Was he going to
NLCS.
be a nuke or
A
strike out?
a nuke or a whiff, yes.
Remind you of anybody?
Pedro Alvarez.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Home run.
No, 0-2 pitch.
Ground ball.
You're in there.
And then the last game I'm going to cover is the Eagles beat the Dolphins last night on Sunday Night Football, 31-17. I thought it was a good game, and then the Eagles started to pull away there at the end. I didn't really pay attention. I know Tua didn't look his best, but he didn't look bad. I believe the Dolphins' running backs were pretty much non-existent, which I was really hoping for Mostert because he's like the only starter, and he got like 5 touches. It was kind of iffy.
They were just forced to pass all game.
They lost their best running back.
How do you pronounce his last name?
A Cham,
Mm.
I believe.
A-Chain.
No.
You're talking about Jay Ajayi.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, what's he doing nowadays?
Matt Breida. He's on the team, I think. I don't know which one.
Was Ajayi like non-existent?
Yeah.
That sucks.
Yeah.
Kind of like Fetty Wap.
So the Eagles moved to 6-1. Eagles moved to 6-1, and the Finns moved to 5-2. The Dolphins might be in trouble against teams that actually know how to play. Yep, just throw that anywhere.
There goes all of our technical.
There goes all my technical equipment. Yep, that's broke. The Finns might be in trouble because I believe we were talking with Zach yesterday. The only game or the combined record of the teams they beat, they only have 8 wins. Like they're 8-18. And why did he just try and steal?
Oh, a pass ball.
Oh. So the Finns have lost to the Eagles, and who else they lose to?
Bills.
Chargers.
Those are the Bills. Those
So
are
2
48
solid
to
teams
40.
that this high-powered offense should beat. Not beat, but maybe compete with. But they might be in a little bit of
And
trouble.
the Bills may or may not be good.
Yeah.
They just lost to the Patriots.
Yeah, they just lost to the Patriots. They
Fucking
let up
terrible.
38 points to Mac Jones and the Patriots,
Yeah, that division is anyone's division right now.
Out.
except for the Jets.
They still
Until Aaron
could.
Rodgers comes back in 2 weeks.
Right.
If he comes back in 2 weeks, I'll be so excited. I think he's out.
He's out.
He almost did a flip.
And also, Cleveland shouldn't have won. Did you see the end of that game?
No, we were golfing and then we were driving home for a lot of it.
Did you see the end of that game?
Remind me what happened.
So, Cleveland's coming down, and there was a penalty. It was a real bad penalty call. It was like, illegal contact or something like that.
Okay.
It was right after the Colts had hit the ball out of it wasn't even Watson. He got hurt. Whoever was playing quarterback.
PJ Walker.
They got a fumble, and they recovered it to pretty much end the game. They called illegal contact on a soft call. So they get the ball back. Cleveland comes down, throws a pass that was like uncatchable. Call it a pass interference. They get the ball on like the 1, and they run it in for a touchdown. That's how they win. It was really bad. I mean, you have to go back and look at the penalties, but they were so soft.
Shout out Deshaun Watson. He had like 3 passing attempts ahead.
Mhm.
So
Well, it's because his head got put through the turf.
Yeah.
But
put it harder next time.
the refs in the NFL this year are really bad. There was last night I saw a stat. It was Miami had 10 penalties for 70 yards. The Eagles did not get called for
Not one penalty.
Not one false start. Not one holding. PI. Nothing.
That's that
That's-
referee parlay that goes on every
Yeah,
week.
honestly, that's not in the NFL script, and I don't know what it is.
And
I-
good.
I saw that the crew that actually reffed that game last night was the same crew that got, I don't know if it was last year or 2 years ago, within the last 3 years, that was the crew that wasn't allowed to ref the ACC championship game.
Really?
Because that there was like
Reason.
speculation that they were like going one-sided.
I wonder why. I mean, granted, I don't think.
So whoever that head referee was last night, his family took him the bag.
Now, granted, I don't know if those penalties would have made a difference in the entire game. I don't know the impact of those penalties, but to go 10 one side, 0 on the other side, that's shady. You know what I mean? In an NFL game,
Yeah.
no holding, no nothing.
That's like
There's
not heard
Could
of.
call holding on every
on
play.
every play, yeah. And half these linemen these days false start. Like they get such a big lead in their stance. But you know what?
It depends. So, a lot of refs won't call false starts. Like, if a player plays a certain way and it's like almost illegal,
Yeah.
but they do it consistently, they'll
Okay.
let it go.
So if it's like how it's like
Yeah, like
if
say
it-
like
if
somebody
it's a
has
technique.
like a quick twitch or something like that, and they're doing it all game, they will not call it just because it's a consistent thing that they do.
Just how they are. I mean, that's fair. I mean, you can technically call a false start on almost every play,
Side
too.
note, I don't think that the George Pickens crackback block was a penalty.
There was a crackback block.
Yeah.
Is that where he went flying in the air?
Maybe I'll drop my phone 3 more times.
No, when he went flying there, that was either Najee or Jalen Warren. one of
Yeah,
their
he
runs.
I saw that.
he
one.
No,
lit
he-
up that dude from.
Yeah,
the
it was
Rams.
like a good old like Hines Ward like crackback block.
But they called it. But the thing is that Pickens first off wasn't even facing him. Like he actually like went backwards like that.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's
so like
tough.
he didn't like come face to face against.
He
him.
kind of went like that.
Like he
but-
literally cracked back.
Talk about how lucky the Steelers got though with if that game
Yeah.
was 6 seconds longer
that first
because
time.
they couldn't challenge it because they had no timeouts.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I still
And
you
Kenny
still
was
think he was short.
100%.
His knee was down,
100%.
and so the Rams didn't have any timeouts, and it was over 2 minutes. It was about 2 minutes and 6 seconds, right?
6, yeah.
And they couldn't challenge it because they didn't have any timeouts, or else they probably would have won the challenge. That was 4th and 1, so they would have got the ball on like the 45-yard line, and then they would have
had
had
to
a
go 55 yards to
Yeah.
score. Yeah.
then they would have had a full 2 minutes, which against the Steelers defense and Matt Stafford, I would take Matt Stafford most of those games, you know.
Yeah.
So that's all I have on the NFL front. You guys have anything to add?
I don't think so.
really.
Steelers
Was
play
well done.
Jaguars next Sunday at 1
Jaguars.
o'clock, right?
Yeah.
Should be.
Jags,
Should
and then they play Thursday, I believe.
Thursday.
against
Thursday
The
against
Titans.
Thursday against the Titans.
Let's
Which,
see if they have-
Henry.
They have a he might be traded.
Probably.
No, like the trade deadline is this Tuesday, next Tuesday.
Ooh, we could have some stuff to talk about then, huh?
NFL usually is really quiet with trade talks. You know what I mean? Like, there's no big names
There'll
that
be a
get.
big name that'll get traded.
Derrick Henry might get traded.
To the Oilers.
The Titans already said they're entering a rebuild.
I mean, they should. They should draft a new quarterback as well.
They should just start tanking.
Well, Well, I mean-
right now, Jacksonville's -2.5.
That's an early spread. What's the? Oh wait, Josh Jacksonville. Never mind. About to say, I mean, you might as well just start Will Levis at this point. Let Tannehill retire and just start Will Levis and see.
no,
what
I
he
know
can
you
do.
posted, but did you cover the spreads?
What do you mean?
I didn't know if you've been doing that in the podcast or not.
No, I have not,
No.
because I didn't go over. We didn't. I haven't been here for 3 weeks, so I wasn't gonna go back and do all the weeks.
Nice
you know?
catch.
I can do that. High school.
Yeah, that about wraps up our NFL talk. Like I said, we're focusing more always on the NFL, so we're just going to go into slightly small content just to cover. UFC. I know at least we were driving, but I did watch at least the last 2 fights. Either you two watched
No.
280?
I completely forgot it was a 2:00 start time,
Yeah.
so I didn't see any of it.
I don't know how much Dylan was paying attention in the back seat, but there was, just reading on Twitter and everything, there was a lot of, it wasn't a good card. Outside of like the co-main and the main, I didn't watch any other fight, so I honestly couldn't tell you what happened. Besides, there was a couple doctor stoppages. No, I think there was like 2 or 3 no contests.
There was
The Johnny Walker one where he got kneed when he was down, and the ref asked him where he was, and he said he was in the desert. But like,
He wasn't wrong.
he's
technically.
he's not wrong. And he came out today and said why he said it, but whatever. The 2 fights I'm going to cover is Usman versus Chimaev. Overall, the fight was good. Usman's first time fighting up. Chimaev did win. He also says he broke his hand after the first round.
Was it his right hand?
Yes.
I guess.
Yes. So he took Usman down to the first round super early and just out wrestled him the first round. So people said it could have been a 10-8 for Chimaev. But Usman definitely took round 2, and then the third one, it was Usman would have had to have won that third round, and judges not giving it 10-8 to Chimaev in order for him to win. But it was a good fight overall. Very gonna be super surprised to see what's next for Usman.
The downfall is real.
Yeah, I mean, he basically is going to be staying. I think that's welterweight. I think he's going to be staying at welterweight or whatever weight class that is. But Izzy's out of the picture right now. They basically already said that Chimaev's in line against Sean Strickland. So I don't know what is next for Usman. Izzy's stepping away, which I think is in his best interest because he lost 2 of his last 3, and one of them is to Sean Strickland. Not saying Sean Strickland's not like a good fighter, but like Izzy should have dominated him. So he's stepping away, and also I think part of why he's stepping away is because he said he would never fight Usman. Like he will never fight Usman.
You think because they both lost 2 in a row, they're like, wow, this would be a really good
No,
Izzy.
Izzy. I feel like the fight that they would want would be Izzy Usman.
That's what I'm saying. Like the
And
UFC
Izzy,
wants them to fight,
they already
and Izzy's like absolutely.
They already
not.
said they're never going to fight each other, which is dumb.
Why?
But because they're
like-
brothers.
They're brothers.
Oh,
They're really.
yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
They're like cool. They're the boys.
Okay.
But Volk versus Islam. The fight was rather quick. Feel
Was
real
it under
bad
a
for
minute,
Volk.
or was it like?
Yeah, it was like under a minute. Volk took that fight on 10 days' notice.
Impressive.
While he already had a fight scheduled for January. So he had a title fight against Ilya Taporia, whatever.
Taporia.
He had a fight scheduled against him for January, and Oliveira had that fucking nasty cut above his eye.
Yep.
And Volk stepped in on 10 days' notice, and I mean, it's even though he already fought him once,
He
like
wanted revenge.
yeah, he took a nasty head kick, and
It was nice. head
Woke up in the desert.
kick.
yeah. And then he got his face pounded. He was out. The ref should have jumped in earlier,
Mhm.
but Volk said that as long as he's cleared, he'll fight in January. He told the UFC he wants to keep fighting because it's better for his mental health.
Yeah, that was his post interview.
He wants
kept
to
saying
he
that.
wants to keep being active and fighting as much as he can. It's just better for his mental health.
Yep.
Keeps him busy.
I feel like he will be because it is January, and no offense, like that fight wasn't very long. Like it's not like he wore himself out. It's not like he did a lot of damage to his body.
It's just
took
that-
that
Just
kick
some
to the
head
head.
so
trauma.
so
Yeah, just bad trauma.
so what I'm going
Got
to ask
knocked
you
out.
guys is this is probably my opinion the hottest topic in the UFC right now. If Volk is not cleared to fight in January for whatever reason, let's say he's clear to do his fight camp like late December, and he doesn't have a full camp, and like they do not clear him to fight in January. The interim is Max Holloway, 100%, and Taporia. That's the interim fight.
Yeah,
If Max Holloway wins, that's Holloway Volk fucking 4.
4.
That's never happened before in UFC.
Oh shit.
Yeah, like at some point, do you be like, you just keep running it back? Like, 'cause
I mean, you have to. Like, if that happens, right, and Volk doesn't fight, and Max wins, you have
It's
to
Max and
because
Volk, yeah.
it's an interim. It's an interim.
Yeah.
Every time
you have to run
Holloway fights Volk, he loses 10 years of his lifespan.
I know, but it's like, unfortunately, That's what has to.
I mean, yeah. So say
you can't just be like no. Like,
say like Max wins the interim, you can't be like Volk. You can't fight the interim. You got to fight someone else because we've had this matchup too many times.
Right.
Like it's just not.
It's-
they're gonna
You
fight.
have to run it.
Yeah.
It'll be the first time ever there'll be a fourth fight
Really?
because Figueiredo and Brendan Moreno went 3.
Yeah, that was recent too, huh?
Yeah.
Dead. Oh my God! Catch the fucking ball. Throw him at. Oh my God.
Yeah, they're really running on Romuto right now. Next pay-per-view is John Jones, November 11th.
Oh shit.
November 11th. That's are we still going to Madison Square Garden for that?
Yeah, I bought tickets for your birthday.
Yeah.
Do you even know when my birthday is?
$8,000.
Yeah, it's February 4th.
Yeah, you're right. Actually, look at that. Look at that.
Nice.
Nice.
When's
So that's-
Bailey's birthday?
I'm not sure. You're gonna have to
Who?
ask him.
I'll ask him.
Fifth.
Bailey.
You're gonna have to ask him. Yeah.
That
Oh,
about
last
wraps up UFC content here. Getting NHL real quick. We're about 4, 5, 6 games into the season, depending on what team you root for. Pens are
4, 5, 6, 7. I was just gonna keep going.
Pens are 2 and 3 to start the season. They lost the home opener.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ouch.
Um,
That was
But yeah.
cool though.
it was electric in there. But yeah, they lost.
So they gave up a 2-goal lead.
Yeah.
Idiots.
I honestly, and what's your guys' opinion? What is more annoying right now? The Taylor Swift, Travis
Taylor
Kelce,
Swift.
or how far Bedard's clock's down ESPN's throat?
Taylor Swift.
Yeah, T
Taylor
Swift.
Because
Yeah.
Taylor,
It's like-
it's like-
I know what you're saying.
It's 1A, 1B.
I
the fact
no.
the fact that they
It's-
literally
Taylor Swift's won A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H,
Yeah,
I, J,
why
K,
didn't
L,
I
M, N,
ask
O,
you
P, Q, R,
fucking
S, T, U, V, W, X.
Big Daddy,
and then
fucking
these
fat
two.
ass.
Bedard's Y and Z.
They literally put up a stat on the screen that said Wayne Gretzky career goals and Connor Bedard 1.
Yeah, that's
It's like-
disgusting.
No,
Dude,
no,
puke.
that's fair, but like Bedard's only subject to ESPN. Like I can't even go 3 tweets on Twitter without seeing Taylor Swift wearing a
Yeah.
87 bracelet. Like
Yeah.
Oh,
for
T
Sidney
Swift
Crosby.
is in the building.
Yeah,
Anyways,
like they show her
all
going
right,
through a
enough
metal
contact.
detector.
Enough. Detroit has the highest goal differential in the NHL right now.
Did not know that.
Detroit Red Wings have
What is it? Do you know?
like plus
15?
19 or something
Yeah.
like that.
Holy fuck.
I think it's 15 and Colorado's
Well,
14.
They fucking torched us. So I mean,
Maybe Detroit might be back. DeBrincat had another hat trick last night. He might be back.
And they look good,
They do.
young and good.
But yeah. Let's go Pens.
Let's
I don't know what the fuck you're creating an account for over there.
I'm not. I'm trying to go to the. It'll tell you what the differential is. I want
Why
to
don't
see
you
what
just
it
go
is.
to NHL's
I mean,
ESPN.com
you coulda
/NHL
just you
/standings.
could have just asked Tiggs for his OnlyFans account if you just wanted to go on.
It's 15 plus 15. Detroit is,
That's what I just
and
said.
they're not even in first place.
They're tied for first.
Boston's 5-0.
Yeah, they're tied for
That's
And
first.
what?
sick.
Detroit's
Of course
5-1.
they are.
Yeah.
That about wraps it up. So we'll go over to Corey with what do we got this week for like game wise? Let's hear it. I'm intrigued.
Well, it's not really a game. It's more of a group effort. We're just going to do an NFL tier list based on, we're about a third of the way through the season. So we're going to go with who we think is,
Like power rankings.
contenders. Yeah, power rankings as of a third of the way through the season. So Dylan does have the monitor, so he's going to have to tell us what teams are first, and then we'll
Standings here.
Yeah, you guys
discuss
can
where they
whatever
belong.
you want.
But or like we going S A B C D.
Yeah, I think so.
S, A, B, C, and D.
And
Can you
Deshaun
explain to the
Watson.
people what S means?
Superior.
Sexy
Superior is obviously the best. And then
sandwiches.
ABC.
Do
We
you-
have ABC, and that's it.
Yep.
Okay.
So the first one we're going to start with is everyone's favorite team,
The Lurs.
Cleveland Browns.
Fuck them. D.
F.
No, that's a C.
I'd
That's
say.
They have no quarterback, bro.
Yeah, they're C.
I mean, but they're still 4-2.
Their defense is good. That's
They
pretty
do
much
have a good
it.
defense. I say C.
I'd say B. But
I mean, I think group effort, we're going to take C over B.
Just
C.
because it's Cleveland, we have to
I mean,
put them.
that's
We have
fair,
to.
I
Yeah,
guess.
C for Cleveland. Six.
Just trying to be unbiased here.
And nope, there's bias here. New Orleans Saints. Actually, Tiggs, can you have the standings up that way?
Yeah.
Refresh our memory.
So
I
the
want to Saints are. Someone say Saints are 2 and 5.
3 and 4.
Okay. Derek Carr's our quarterback. So,
Olave, Thomas. I mean, based on the whole season so far, that's pretty much what we're going. We're not going off of like team. We're going off performance.
Why is it not an F tier?
because the D's like pretty bad. Because there's an
The
S
F
tier.
is worse.
Yeah,
D is for damn bad and F is for fucking bad.
we can add one. You want me to add
Yeah,
one?
I want an F tier.
All right, well then put Cleveland down F.
Saints are
Where
D.
else are the Panthers supposed to go?
Saints are D then. Saints are in the D. Damn bad. Down bad.
If it wasn't for the Saints' defense being god awful, I mean their offense isn't the greatest
Black.
either.
Oh wait, it does it this way. Why does it do it this way? You go like this way.
We're gonna take a pause in action here and call some baseball. So, Phillies are down 5-1. Looks like we're in the bottom of the 8th here.
It's too friendly of a color for F.
0-1 count to Trey Turner.
I'm just gonna have to do this later. I don't know why I'm just doing this.
We got Ginkle on the mound. Yeah.
Anyways,
Wind
Dylan,
up in
what's
the
the next
pitch.
team?
Wait,
Trey
where-
Turner with a blast to center. It's gonna be a tough catch. He gets there.
Where are we putting the Saints at?
D.
Dumb.
One at.
We got the Finns.
Oh, we're back. Okay.
Finns, we are back.
Finns, I'm gonna go
A.
A. They're
I'm
not
still-
really. They have 2 losses.
2 losses to good teams.
I mean, definitely maybe a contending team, but I mean they're not. You got to win the big games, and clearly
They're not winning the
played
big
Philly
games.
last night. They got demolished. So as of now, I'd put them A before S.
Yeah, I would say A.
They're definitely not S tier. No, not yet.
Their offense
Not
is
yet.
S tier.
Yeah, offense,
Offense,
is S tier.
yeah.
We got the Baltimore Ravens.
That's another. Put them right next to Cleveland. I'm just kidding. They're definitely.
They're
I'd
definitely
say
better
B.
than Cleveland.
They're probably the best team in the AFC North. As much as I hate to say it,
Yeah,
They
I'd
are.
go B as well.
B.
B for Baltimore.
I love the input I get here.
Get off your phone.
I was looking at the standing.
No,
Well,
you're-
then speak.
All right.
Daddy?
Next
yeah,
one.
Tiggs, you
Actually,
got this next
you
one.
got this next one. We're going to continue with the AFC North. How about the
I don't want
Bengals?
my own round. I
I'm
want
just
input
saying,
on
you
the
want-
Ravens.
Well,
What's
sorry, we're too
screaming?
late. Bengals. Cincinnati Bengals.
I'm gonna go Dan.
C?
I don't
C.
even know what we have. C. We have D and F.
C, D, and F. They're not a D team. Like,
We're just gonna skip E.
Big.
I mean, they're not. I don't think they're a B team.
No, definitely not B.
So
I'm gonna
they're
go-
C.
I don't even know, bro.
Yeah, they're in C.
What?
They're-
I'd
what's their
say either
record?
C or D.
They're 3-3. I'd say C.
Okay. We'll go C.
C.
I mean, the potential is there. They're just can't get their heads out of their ass and play football.
Wendell, you got this.
Hey. Denver Broncos. F.
Ass.
F.
Yeah.
Literally F. Right.
Literally, yes.
New York Giants.
Another
F.
just yeah.
Okay.
I love the fucking input I get around here.
Maybe you should talk then.
Minnesota Vikings.
Minnesota.
I don't know. I don't even know what their record
Mm.
is.
They're just
It's
they're
not good.
They're
I
bottom.
think they're 2 and 4. I want to say 3 and 3.
They're 2
They're-
and 4.
They're 2-4, but they're second in the division.
It's good. Give them a C.
I go D.
They're not
D.
C. Yeah. So like how I feel like you're graded now that we have kind of like a baseline. Like for my example, like the next team is the Rams. Like could the Rams beat the Browns or the Bengals? Yeah. Realistically, yes.
Yeah.
So,
But could
Here's-
they beat the Ravens?
I mean, them against Cleveland, I think would be good because of the Cleveland's defense. But I mean, if they can't beat the Lurs, I don't know.
Well, they should have beat the Lurs.
Yeah, they should
I
beat
think
the Lurs.
the Rams are still a solid C tier.
Weren't we in Minnesota?
We
put
Minnesota's
them-
D
Yeah,
tier. We're on the Rams. How do you feel about the Rams?
I'd say C maybe.
Yeah.
Put them
I
at
mean, the
2.
team's still decent. That's B.
Fix that.
We're just gonna.
Now you broke it.
No, just very.
No, take your time.
very sensitive. Very sensitive. Yep. Is there a deer out there?
Well, I can't see Jack, so
Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
That's tough.
I don't know much about them. Like I haven't watched any of their highlights or know much about them.
They're
this year.
3-3.
I think they're better than the Saints and the Vikings.
Yeah, I go
See,
C.
I mean, I'd say right now they're better than the Vikings, but I'd still say the Vikings are a better team. But if we're basing this purely off like
So far this
power
year.
rankings,
I would go power. Yeah.
then
C
it's
tier.
tough to say either C or D.
Put them late C. Detroit Lions.
That's a tough
B?
one too.
They just got shit on, but I mean, they're
They
still
look really bad. that
yeah,
game.
yeah, they did.
I go
But-
B.
I go B still. I
They're
mean,
still
it's
a
like
solid team.
Yeah.
They
If
have
they
the
put up a fight against the Ravens,
They
I'd
have-
say A, but Yeah.
Don't the Lions have the #1 rush defense?
They do have number one rush defense, but clearly they couldn't stop anything yesterday because they let Lamar throw for 353 yards. Or
This
whatever.
is an easy one.
Chicago Bears.
Yeah, but
Do they get their own
bottom of the map.
category?
They should get their own category.
Oh Jesus.
The Bears.
Man, Game 7 is looking like, huh?
The Beats.
The Beats.
The beats.
They can get that. Yeah.
There you go. Perfect.
Oh,
You can't even see it.
we're good. With that. There you go.
Yeah.
All right. I mean, I think we know this answer for 49ers.
That's S. First S.
Yeah. But here's the thing.
Cisco.
Let's hear it.
They are an S tier team right now because they look unstoppable.
Definite
If
contenders.
McCaffrey goes down, they're done.
Really?
I
think
wouldn't
they
say
are.
done. I would say they would slide down the slot though.
Who's their backup? Is it Elijah Moore? Or is he a receiver?
Elijah Mitchell.
Elijah Mitchell.
That
That's-
game, Brock Purdy
know
basically
why I
got
said that.
exposed as a system quarterback, even though we already knew that.
Well, we knew that.
I mean, the man won't.
He will not win you games.
What's his top passing performance?
I don't
They
like
would
passing
the
good,
Steelers.
quarterbacks
but again, it's because of the system.
Does he have a game over 300 yards?
Oh,
I think he has
yeah,
like
probably
two
has a
games
game
over
over
300
400
yards.
yards.
Okay, so he's not a terrible quarterback then. He's proven himself.
No,
he can,
he's a system quarterback.
Like I always said this: if you throw Kenny Pickett on that team, Kenny's gonna look really fucking good.
Yeah. You put Brock Purdy on, like,
The Steelers,
Kirk
the
Cousins.
Steelers.
he's gonna look
No,
like
that's
Kenny.
not fair because anybody would look past McKenna as their coordinator. You put Brock Purdy on a team like, I don't know.
Say the Falcons.
The
They
Saints.
Yeah,
have
the Falcons.
Drake London, Kyle Pitts, Bijan. Like
But they don't have a good system in place, so he will not look good.
I mean, I do agree, but definitely they're an S tier because they're
Yes.
super contenders right now.
Eagles.
S.
Yeah, that's easy.
Super.
Oakland Raiders.
Well, the Las Vegas Raiders, but you were close.
I feel like they're about as D tier as it gets. Like
They
they
have
are the
their-
D tier.
C.
They have the weapons. They just suck.
They just can't get it going.
I think they're C.
They're 3 and 4.
Yeah,
I think they're C.
You have the Chargers at D. We didn't do Chargers yet.
Oh, well, I'm glad that you two overruled me and Corey, even though it was a 50-50 split.
Wait, what did we say?
I said C.
What did you even say?
I didn't say anything. I just said
you
they
said,
suck.
You said they suck.
Yeah.
So that's D tier.
So that's that's at least C or below.
He said C.
You said,
Why'd you have to say C?
C or below.
Yeah, C.
Yeah, say D.
No, he said C.
said C. There's no take backs.
I'll go C.
All right. Green Bay Packers. I feel like it's a tough one.
The Green Bay Packers.
They also suck.
Yeah,
D.
not good. I'd go D.
What's that record? 2-4.
2 and 4.
D.
I feel like if the Packers are a D tier team, then so are the Raiders.
If would it
no,
make you happy? If you
the
put the
Raiders are a
at
better
D?
team than Green Bay.
But Green Bay's also had their bye week. They can end up 3 and 4 next week.
Again, the Raiders have better weapons. They suck.
I mean, to be fair, like you have Aaron Jones and Christian Watson.
Doesn't matter your players. Matters how you perform.
But Josh
Yeah.
Jacobs and
Kind
Devontae
of like the
Adams-
Raiders.
I don't know why you have a feeling need to scream.
Because the Raiders are a D tier team.
Well,
All
it's
right.
D tier.
Green Bay D tier, right? Yeah, but this ain't doing jack fucking shit. Fuck off.
Ow.
Oh, that sounded like that one hurt.
He punched you.
That's
Corey. Switch the
Washington.
Raiders to D tier.
I'm
Take your
With
time.
football. I'm not tired or anything.
Washington.
Washington.
Yeah, that's
Commanders.
That's
Actually, I
a
lied.
D.
They're as D tier as it gets.
You think
The
they're D
Commanders?
tier? I was gonna say F.
Well,
No, they're 3 and 4.
Although they did just lose to the Giants.
we do have the Giants.
And
at F.
they got shit on by the Bears.
Yeah, I'd say F.
I'm gonna say.
But who
F.
did they beat?
I don't know. Look up your schedule.
Not the
There we
Eagles.
go.
There's a loss.
Not the Eagles.
Analysis.
We do. Like these are important. Like we need to know who they lose to.
Washington football team.
They lost to the Giants and the Eagles.
They
Bears.
beat. I thought they
And the
beat a
Bears.
good team.
Let's see. Who did they beat?
I wanna say the Colts.
They beat the Cardinals.
Doesn't.
They
count.
beat the Broncos.
Oh,
Okay, F.
That's
But they
fine.
almost did beat the Eagles.
almost only counts in horseshoes.
That is a wild. Look at. I need to say these final scores.
Jesus.
2016 to the Cardinals.
Unless Divid doesn't.
35-33 to the Broncos. 37-3 to the Bills, 34-31 to the Eagles, 40-20 to the Bears, 24-16 to the Falcons, and then 14. It's just there's no consistency.
Yeah, I think we're not a good spot with them there.
F.
Arizona Cardinals.
D.
That's
D?
D. Yeah.
No, F.
The Cardinals?
F.
Yeah,
I mean they are 1-6, but they have Josh Dobbs.
F.
Josh Dobbs.
So
That should push them up to D because they have Josh Dobbs.
Just want the S for superior juke move. If you know, you know. If you don't, fuck around and find out.
we're just gonna Pittsburgh Steelers.
Like I
C.
want to say
C.
B. I want to say
I-
B just
I
because they're
can't.
4-2.
See, we're the worst 4-2 team
Worst
in the
4-2
fucking
in
history of the
Yeah,
NFL.
but I mean, look, if we're basing it off the C tier, we beat the Rams, we
Yes.
beat the Browns.
But these are close games. It's not like we're like, wow, we really played
Wins a
some
win.
much better
it's
game.
still
Like
better than them.
What's the win?
Yeah, but you
What's
think we
win?
compare
Yeah.
to the Ravens and,
And
the
our
Lions?
defense, the defense elevates it.
We do not compare to the Ravens and the Lions.
I mean, we beat the
We
Ravens.
beat the Ravens.
We beat the Ravens.
I understand, but look
You just
at their
said we
team
don't
right now.
compare. Yeah, and look, the Lions just lost by 60 to the Ravens. So
We
what's
beat
that
them.
say about them?
I'll settle this debate.
C.
S.
As for Steelers.
Yeah.
I put him in B.
Thank you, Dylan, for listening to me for once.
You guys make good.
No, not you
comments.
guys.
Good-
Apparently those
Good
two.
soup.
It's good soup.
Good soup. Buffalo Bills.
F.
S.
Uh,
No, just kidding. They're definitely not S.
A.
Yeah, A's fair. Because when Buffalo actually shows up, they're very
Yeah,
dominant.
but these are power rankings, not when they actually show up.
A.
I do think it
A.
should be an A for now.
Oh.
If they lose again, no.
Atlanta Falcons. F.
What do you mean F? They're first.
Are they in first?
Yeah.
They're in first, but they're also
Please tell me that-
4-3. They should be in C.
They suck too. Who are their wins against?
They
There we go.
they lost to the Jags in London.
Well, Jags are good.
I'm just saying. I'm trying to think
But
of
they're not.
Let's see. They beat Carolina, Green Bay.
Ass.
They lost to Detroit, lost to Jacksonville. They beat the Texans, lost to
Ass.
Washington,
They're C
beat
tier
Tampa.
Tampa's like the only good, relevant team they kind of beat.
I say D.
I'd say probably D.
They're a first place team.
So
it's just power rankings.
Are they a worse first place team than the? Well, we're not in first place anymore, so never mind. Actually, are we tied for first? We beat the Ravens, so we might have a.
Ravens are 4-2 in the conference, so I think that puts them.
Well,
or no,
the
they're
Ravens.
5-2.
Yeah, the
that's
Ravens.
right.
We had our bye.
Yeah.
Oh, truth. Okay.
R.
Yeah. Seattle Seahawks.
What is their record?
He's West Ham.
4-2. I say
I mean,
B.
I say B.
Yeah, I was gonna say C, but I mean,
So, here's the other thing.
oh man,
I do agree that they should be in B. But if you're going to say that the Seahawks are a solid B team and the Steelers aren't, then that just doesn't make sense.
I don't think anyone said this. Didn't say Steelers are a solid B team.
what I'd say?
Did you say the Steelers are a solid B team?
Definitely not a B team.
Say borderline B.
Yeah, at most.
But you were confident that the Seahawks were.
I think they beat us.
I don't think they do. I think maybe it's a close game, but could go either way easily.
I think this is fine. I think we have it right here. What's next?
Maybe, yeah, so B team.
Patriots.
Fuck.
D.
S tier
What is that? Is that
for
a ant?
Patriots.
Oh, I missed. It's a little spitter.
Kill him. You missed.
No, he's right.
You missed. You both missed.
No, you fucker. The fuck?
So there's another one.
Devon, get the tables. Anyway.
Patriots probably should be a D team, but my God, sometimes they look terrible.
They did just beat the Bills.
Patriots.
They did
suck.
just beat the Bills.
The Bills are also frauds.
That's a fraud game.
D.
No, the Bills are frauds.
Oh,
D.
yeah.
Texans.
C. Shout out Kurt Heinisch.
Good enough for me. Sorry, guys. You don't get any input on that one.
They should also probably be a team. That's fair. But
Kansas City Chiefs.
That's an S, obviously,
Maybe.
for Swift.
I don't know.
You deserve
Yeah,
to
I
get
said
beat the fuck up right now.
Dallas Cowboys.
Bay.
B.
Yeah. Steelers lose to the Cowboys.
Steelers
today.
lose Cowboys 9 out of 10 times.
They're a B team.
The Chargers.
C.
D.
But the Cowboys are straight up frauds.
Dude, you know that I think the Chargers have I don't know if it's this year or for the past however many years, but they have the worst luck when it comes to losses with three or
they're
less
the-
points.
They're the pit of the NFL.
They're off the pit of the NFL. That's the Bears.
They have all
No,
the
that is
potential,
the
and they can't win
Chargers.
these games.
The Chargers, what's that saying? They steal. Wait,
I couldn't tell you what
you're trying to say.
You mess with the bull, you get the horns.
that's what it was.
You go to the game?
Huh?
You go to the game?
They snatch defeat from the hands of victory.
Ooh, that's tough.
That was
That's
hard.
what the Chargers do.
That's going to be my Instagram post quote for the weekend.
That's not this Thursday. The Lord's play the Titans,
That's
right?
next.
Next
All right,
one.
good.
All right. So did we get a letter for the Chargers?
Uh,
They're what?
B.
B. How many wins do they have?
I
3.
don't even know. Couldn't tell you. Give me a second.
I think they're 2 and 4.
I was gonna say C,
Yeah, I
but
was
that's
gonna
giving
say
it.
I was gonna
They
s-
really are 2 and 4, aren't
C.
they?
That's on
was
I
gonna
think
say
C
I was
is.
gonna say
We're going
C.
C.
They should be a B team, but yes, they're C.
C.
New York Jets.
D.
Yeah, I'd say D.
Carolina Panthers.
F.
Yeah, bottom.
The Bears, please. Put them
I've-
in.
no,
put
I'm
them in
sorry.
the Bears,
Yeah,
please.
because they're both Tennessee Titans.
D.
F.
F. Yeah,
F.
one of those two.
They're bad.
What do you say, D boys?
They're pretty bad.
Yeah, they are bad. I'd say D, though.
Samuel.
Yeah.
So you put them in line with Saints, Vikings, Green Bay, Patriots, Jets.
I would.
But you just said they're going to be tanking,
Who?
basically.
No, that's what the Titans said. They're entering a rebuild.
Yeah, but
phase.
th- this
they're
isn't
F,
like
F tier.
no.
You can't-
No.
You don't have to.
can't base that.
Pirates are rebuilding.
Pirates aren't an F-tier team.
The
They're-
Pirates are on the end of their rebuild, not the start.
You know what they say. Every
They're
winning
F.
streak starts at
They're
1.
100% F, Dylan. They're so bad. I really don't like.
And this
you. I
week's
hope you know
episode
that.
is our special thank you is to Eaton Park.
For what?
I don't know.
Smiley cookies.
You took mine away.
You're just going to let him do that?
What?
They're D.
You just put them in the D tier.
I said D. I agree with D.
Thank you. Up top.
I said D to begin, I thought.
They would beat the absolute living shit out of the Broncos, Giants, Commanders,
No,
and
they
Cardinals.
would not.
The only team they would.
Josh Dobbs has put up 400 on the Titans.
No, he's not. Josh
Whoa.
Dobbs out here building rocket ships.
Yeah, to send the Titans to.
They just have a shit
moon.
quarterback.
Oh, that was funny.
DeAndre Hopkins and Derrick Henry should win you football games. They have a fucking terrible quarterback.
DeAndre Hopkins hasn't been relevant in 3 years.
That's what you say. Anyway,
Indianapolis Colts.
bottom of the line.
Just not even talking.
Zach. I don't think they're not F tier.
Nah.
Yeah, they're C.
Now they are without Richardson.
Not even
throughout
talking.
The entire
They're
year.
C.
So that they have
Oh,
Gardner
that's true,
Minshew.
but Gardner Minshew's.
He's not bad.
I'd say C.
He's fun to watch, though. I love Gardner Minshew.
Actually, I'm changing mine to D since he said C.
Yeah, look my C.
Corey.
Nobody cares what Corey has to say. Just put them in C.
C. C. C's fine. For Colts.
Hey, can somebody put on the Rangers
We're
game?
officially
They're
going
up
to a
1-0.
game 7.
Yeah. Let me do this. Last one we have here is the Jaguars.
B.
Yeah, it's solid.
I like solid B.
B.
They're gonna be C next week.
All right.
We're posting this on the X.
what?
Posting this on the X.
Yeah. This
On
will
the
go on
5-9.
next. Yep. I'll send it to my social media guy, and then he can do what he needs to do
Sounds
with
good.
it.
Can we put on?
All right.
Okay.
Is that it? I think that's it.
That was pretty cool. That was pretty cool.
I like it.
Yeah, I'll come up with something better. This was like a last minute thing. I kind of forgot about the pod today, so I
That's
kind of
good.
just said let's make a tier list, and that makes sense.
Corey, you coming
Where?
to the podcast?
Probably.
Okay.
I haven't missed one yet.
Okay, sweet.
Yeah, the three of us are the ones that haven't
He's
missed
talking
one.
about when he answered short. He said Corey question mark.
Oh,
Yeah, that was funny.
Yeah, it was
Let's
funny.
go. Rangers 2-0.
Austin Hedges. I hope
Austin
you die in
Hedges,
a
magic
hole.
fingers.
fucking! I hate the Astros.
Oh, they just scored.
Yeah, it was double off the wall.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a cool
Oh,
camera.
shit. He stood there and watched it too. What a.
Wow. That's embarrassing.
He had a whole 2 feet.
It was a double off the wall. I thought it was a single.
it was double.
I would have benched him.
I mean, that dude's probably getting pegged afterwards, right?
I mean,
what?
Yeah, it was
He
a
only got a
single.
single.
That's what I told you.
Oh.
If you throw somebody in a playoff game, in a game 7.
They just did in game 5. They
And
hit him.
especially
I was gonna
against
say, that
it's
just
the
happened.
Astros already.
They hit him game 5.
Did he like try to beat the
Oh,
shit
that
out of the
is that
catcher?
Garcia?
Yeah.
Oh,
No,
yeah, they're
Starling
not throwing
Marte.
at him. Never mind.
Home run derby champion. That's why I picked the one.
Oh, I was about to say.
Yeah,
I
that
was about to
podcast.
say Vlad. Good.
Let's wrap this up here with none other than Big Daddy himself.
Big Daddy's truck stop. Yeah, I don't have a lot to talk about. This is going to be a little difficult because, as you can probably tell, the playoff games are happening at this moment, but I don't know when we're recording another podcast, so we'll just get our World Series predictions in now.
We were going to record it.
Unplug that. Thank you.
We were going to do a podcast out tomorrow.
Oh, cool.
Back to back. Okay.
Game 7 will be
Like
We'll make another tier list.
Back to back, like we're Screaming Eagles 21.
So good luck, because now you have to not only guess who's going to win these games, but also pick the winner of the World Series. So, who wants to go first?
I'll go first since I'm sitting here. Pretty much, I think the Phillies are going to lose that game, so it's going to be Diamondbacks. And I
But remember, that's only Game 6.
No, it'd be game 7. This was just game 6.
yeah, that's what he's saying.
They're going
There's still
to-
one
Yeah,
more
for
game.
the Phillies and Diamondbacks.
I'm going to say actually that's in good. I'm going to say Phillies and Rangers in the World Series. You want World Series winners too?
How many games?
And the MVP.
And the Conn Smythe.
I'm going to go with Phillies over the Rangers
It's like a game of Clue.
in Game 6, and I'm going to have Alec Boehm as the MVP.
Alec Boehm.
Alec Boehm is the MVP.
Fuck.
Get in there.
Great
Get in
hair.
there.
Nice.
Or
Hit
hit
off
him in
his
the
face
face.
too. Go. He's in there. Easy. Let's go.
Nice. Let's go. 3.
Does this affect Dylan's prediction at all?
No, because I picked the Rangers still. That's okay. Next.
I'm gonna go Philly and Rangers. Philly takes it in 7. MVP Bryce Harper, obviously.
Diamondbacks, Rangers in 6. Adolis Garcia MVP.
Are you going to give yours? I'm waiting on you.
I'm staring Corey down right now. I'm also going to go
Pirates.
Rangers and Phillies. Rangers in 6. And let's go Corey Seager as the MVP.
I want to change my MVP, actually.
Go ahead.
Austin Hedges.
I knew that was
Yep,
coming.
there you go. That's it.
Never mind.
I
We're
fucking knew
not
you were
going
gonna say
to
that.
Nope. Don't count. No takesy backs.
Imagine.
Imagine he goes. Imagine 1 for 1, pinch hit, home run, Game 7. That's all we need.
Mitch Garver goes down in Game 1, and Austin Hedges hits 350 in the World
350 with
Series.
3 home runs in 6 games.
Yeah, so I guess we'll see. Hopefully we at least get the teams right.
That'd be cool.
I hope I get something right.
Nobody had the Astros, right?
No, because I hope
Because they're
they-
down 3-0 right now in the first.
That doesn't. I mean, that don't mean anything. But I just hope they implode as a organization.
Or you really just placed a bet.
No, I did that a long time ago.
Oh, I just got the notification.
Oh.
No, Corey 718 placed 2 bets in Pittsburgh and a gambling problem. Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
I don't have a gambling problem. $5 to $10 max.
Yeah,
I
5 to 10.
gotta find it
got
first.
10 of them at once.
Well, you know,
Scared money don't make money.
yeah, I guess
Okay.
Don't live in your fears.
that's
I
deep.
do live in my fears.
At the end of the day, it's the end of the day.
Ever think about that?
That one goes deep. You got to really
that
think
actually
about
hit
that one.
hard.
I'm about to get that tattooed on me.
Oh yeah,
You can get that on the other side of the chest.
get on your knee like Tigger does.
Yeah.
So moving on from there, something else I wanted to talk about. Corey's boy, Bryce
Who?
Harper.
I love him.
So my question is, did Bryce Harper live up to his legacy as a 17-year-old high schooler?
17-year-old dropout.
So here, I thought it was fun to go back and find some of the news headlines from when Bryce Harper was in college, or not college. High school.
He didn't go to college.
Yeah, he didn't go to college. So here's three of them that I found. This was from Sports Illustrated. Bryce Harper, the MLB prospect, high school phenom. Bleacher Report, Bryce Harper, prodigy, savior, teenager. And then the Sports Illustrated headline, baseball's chosen one. Yeah, thanks.
Nothing's happening. Anyway.
So, yeah, and I mean, my question is, did Bryce Harper live up to his legacy?
I think he has a fucking ton of
Yeah,
time to go.
I'm gonna say can't answer
That's
that
my
question.
defense.
Can't answer that question because he's only like 30, if that. He's,
I can't
I thought
remember how
he's
old
been
he
in the
is.
league for a while, but I gotta remember he did come in as an 18-year-old. So
he's technically is hitting his like prime.
Yeah.
He's 31 years old.
oh,
He has a great birthday, too.
September 11th.
Imagine having the
October
same birthday
16th.
as Bryce Harper.
I feel like you can't answer that question because he's
Still too early.
He's still in the middle of his prime years.
It
mean, he's definitely
also
living up to
becoming
it.
a lot more injury prone.
I mean, what else did he get injured besides his UCL?
I feel like he has an injury every year now.
I feel like the UCL was carried over from last year.
I think he'll
Like
be.
he's basically entering his era where now he's just becoming like either
Don't
a first
fucking
baseman
throw
or a
it to-
DH.
Is that Kittle?
Yeah, I feel like he definitely moved on from the right field aspect. Because he has a UCL surgery, I feel like you don't want him in the outfield throwing again, especially if it's gonna burst or pop or tear or whatever they do. I don't know. So I feel like he is just gonna be like a first baseman, especially with Rhys Hoskins out, and then Rhys Hoskins probably
When
leaving
it comes to the Pirates.
when he comes to the Pirates.
Right.
Maybe they're just getting him ready for first base finally.
Yeah. It's a tough question to answer because, like you said, he probably does have at least maybe a good 4 to 5 years.
I mean, he's
left.
definitely living up to it now. Definitely. But who
I
knows
think
what's
he
going to
has it,
happen?
He has it because
Yeah, he's in the middle of his fucking career.
I feel like almost in some ways.
Ow.
No, I can't even say Mike Trout because Mike Trout's hurt every year too. So.
Easy.
Also, they're on two different.
Oh, yep. See ya. Put that anywhere.
They're on two different organizations. Like the Phillies actually have their shit together, and the Angels have it's only Mike Trout.
Yeah, but I mean purely from like a stats perspective, because like when Mike Trout was not Mike Trout, I got Mike Trout in my head. When Bryce Harper was coming out of high school, like he was supposed to be like the GOAT.
I mean, he's not the GOAT as of right now. I mean, he was the GOAT. He was pretty good during like his younger years, wasn't he?
Trout?
No, Harper.
Sorry, I was watching the game.
Pay attention to the podcast, Randy. Right.
I dropped my phone again. So you're gonna have to cut that out, obviously.
Will you put your phone down?
It's
and pay attention
Dan.
to the podcast?
It's Dan.
We got 5 minutes left. Go 5 seconds without texting Greta.
Here we go. I was watching the football game.
Because we haven't restarted yet.
Anyway.
You literally text his girlfriend over there, or don't text his.
Right. I wasn't even texting Greta.
No, I can't text anybody because I drop my phone every 5 minutes.
Look out them stats.
Averages 3.2 phone drops per podcast.
So, purely from a stats perspective, I don't think he has lived. I mean, and you could say not yet, but I don't think he'll ever live up to the standard that was set for him coming out of high school.
I think so. I mean, like the standard for everyone is different.
The
Like
standard is the standard.
what's a GOAT legacy? Like Zach might think something different than I am. You know what I mean? Like it's not like the GOAT. You have to bat 300, have 40 home runs a year, and have 100 RBIs a year, right? Like it's a lot more than just stats, in my opinion.
Just, I wouldn't say with the Nationals, definitely not. Like he was good with the Nationals, but being with the Phillies, it's different.
He's a first ballot Hall of Famer,
Yes.
but he'll never live up to the standard that was set for him.
I think it's still up in the air.
I think his standard is also still up in the air. Like, how do you?
It's hard to say.
Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, look at it this way. When Bryce Harper was coming out of high school, he was supposed to be the LeBron of the MLB. Well, I mean, that's just how it was supposed to be.
Maybe he's like the Kevin Durant.
That's a good comparison.
Thank you.
I like that.
Appreciate that.
Wow, Corey said something good for once.
Try my best.
Yeah. It's a good comparison.
Yeah. I
That's
mean,
fair.
they were impossible standards.
Yeah.
He's the GOAT. He has good birthday.
Yeah. Real good birthday.
Good birthday, yeah.
And then, moving on to something similar in topic, and I know you're going to love this, Corey.
Might as well.
Is Jose Altuve,
Fuck him.
and this is, we're going to be a little skewed now, but is Jose Altuve approaching GOAT playoff status?
No, because he's a fucking cheater.
Yeah, no. I don't
It's
care
different.
what side, like, he was on, he's got World Series, but, like, the dude was literally caught cheating.
So was Brady, but he's the GOAT. Sorry.
Brady
Another
deflated
good topic.
Brady deflated a football. Altuve had a wire on him telling what pitch was coming.
I mean, Brady did way more than deflate a football.
Oh,
so.
yeah, but, like,
Did you forget Spygate existed?
Yeah, I
I
did,
don't
actually.
know, man. I just don't like Altuve. I don't like to give him credit, but I mean, credit's due when credit's due.
I mean, it is. The dude's like 5'3" and is literally approaching the MLB record for home runs in playoffs.
Mm-hmm.
Until O'Neal Cruz breaks it.
Yeah,
In
in
one
one
playoff
year.
run.
Yep. Absolutely.
That dude looks so sad, by the way.
But I mean,
Oh, Scherzer's on the mound.
that's another thing that's like you have to put it in perspective, because obviously you have like the Yankees of old where they each had 10 World Series.
Oh yeah, that's
and you even have like the 90s, 2000 Yankees, Jeter and Rivera and all them that have like 5 World Series. But to put it in perspective, I mean, like, if they're probably going to lose this game, but if the Astros were to win another World Series, I think it's a fair argument.
it is, but the cheating thing is just what I hate.
It does. It's tainted.
Yeah.
But
You said taint. Anyway,
Is Justin Verlander a GOAT?
No.
Mound?
on the mound, yeah.
He cheated.
He did cheat, but that was only for like 1 year.
Warren Altuve cheated. Same out. Altuve got caught cheating for 1 year.
What I'm saying is, Altuve's only played on the Astros, right?
Yeah,
Verlander-
but everyone on that team cheated.
What I'm saying is Verlander pitched for 15 years before he went to the Astros.
Still cheated.
Yeah, that's a valid point, but I don't. What are you trying to say?
If you're saying that Altuve is not the GOAT of playoff because he cheated, then Verlander can't be one of the greatest all-time starting pitchers on the mound if he cheated.
I'm just saying it's hard to call someone a GOAT when they cheated. I don't know.
what about the
Did
steroid
you
era?
just
So that-
say Brady was the GOAT?
I mean, but he is. That's different.
But
So
he
then-
cheated.
Are
I know he
you-
cheated.
Are you negating the entire steroid era then?
It's just true.
Where is all this coming from?
Because you're
That's
talking
cheating.
about cheating.
It's cheating.
I understand. But why is the heat on me?
Because you're the dumbass.
Ben Roethlisberger went through rape allegations, and he's still
Not
the best
cheating.
quarterback to ever
Not
live.
Sean
cheating.
Watson, and he sucks.
Yeah, well, he sucks. He's not the GOAT. Ben's the GOAT. Plus, he was never what's it called? Fully
Charged?
Yeah.
No deflecting. Answer.
He's like,
Pirates 2024. That's my answer. They don't cheat. Where were the GOATs?
I guarantee
Actually,
you.
they do. I mean,
I
Sterling Marte had multiple
Oh my
steroid
God.
allegations
We don't have wires under our jerseys.
that you know of.
He's got a
That,
point.
you can say that about fucking anybody.
Yeah, I mean everyone
Exactly,
cheats.
you can.
Everyone
The
cheats.
Astros got caught.
Bad. Yes.
Other teams didn't. I guarantee you other teams have done it.
Oh, 100%. I don't know about the wire, but I mean maybe. But everyone cheats.
Stealing
Everyone-
signs happens
I
everywhere.
mean, to
Yeah,
be
which-
honest, at
every
this
sport.
point,
Yeah, I agree. And I don't think that should be cheating. If you're dumb enough to be able to have your sign stolen, then that's on you. You know what I mean? I don't know what to tell you.
do you want me to say Altuve's the GOAT?
No, I don't want you to say that, but we just want a clear answer of what you think. That's not just that he's
All right,
cheating.
if Altuve hits a home run here, he's the GOAT.
I'll rip my shirt
Okay,
off.
bet.
Oh my god.
Dude, my heart sank. My heart sank. Oh my god, dude, my mouth literally went. Holy fuck.
Hey, he broke the scoreboard.
Broke a window.
He hit a double off the left field wall first pitch at the bottom of the
Dude,
Oh,
I had
man.
that feeling of just like complete.
You gotta get the video, like take the screen cap from the game.
I'm gonna try and sync it up here. Yeah.
I just break that window. Good play off the wall, by the way.
Corey's face.
Damn.
Yeah, that thing shattered.
All right. We'll move right along here to our hot takes, wrap up our podcast here.
Thank Christ.
Dylan, what you got for us?
I'm gonna say Crosby will have 6 points for the Penguins over the next 3 games.
That's
Doesn't
hot.
matter. He can have 6 goals, 6 assists, combination, just 6 points total.
Okay. I hope so. That'd be kind of cool. I think that Pitt is going to cover the spread against Notre Dame.
What is that spread?
Right
Yeah,
now,
write it down.
right now it's -20.
Okay,
might
it doesn't
change.
matter. Yeah.
-20.
Yes.
Holy
Corey, have
balls.
you ever
Notre Dame's
have you ever
actually good this
have you
year.
Yeah,
ever
I
seen
know.
Pitt football play? It's pretty atrocious.
It's just sad, I guess is where I was going there.
All right, Corey, what do you got? Coming off your win. Let's see if you can keep it 2 in a row.
I was going to say the ending of that Pitt game was tragic, too. Last
Yeah, it
game,
was.
anyway. I have the Penguins winning 2 in a row, beating both the Stars and the Avs at home.
You going to either of those games?
I'm going to both. Remember, I was hammered last night and made a couple purchases. We're going to both. Center ice. Actually, we're
Sitting
we're
on center ice?
All right,
I
Jack,
wish.
Let's hear your hot take, bud.
I'm going to say that KP8 goes over 300 yards against the Jags.
It'd be kind of neat.
That'd be cool.
Do we break 400 yards as a team for the first
Probably
time in
not.
54 fucking games?
I would like to hope that if
I
Kennedy
think
goes
that
over
should be your
300
hot
yards,
take.
We could, but
Somebody's got to have a hot take
Yeah.
like that.
Fair. Okay.
I
I think
the
we're
Steelers break the curse against the Titans.
Mm.
no, we'll.
You doing a
we'll
secondary
get
hot
blown
take?
out by the Titans.
Probably.
I don't know. There's some good
We're
hot
gonna
takes.
lose
Hopefully, I feel like
17 to 3 to the Titans.
I feel like one of
That's
those
my
hot takes. Okay.
Hot take
that game is.
1B.
That about wraps up our hot take. I'm fucking dead tired. Long weekend. Lots of sun, lots of golf. Long flight.
Catch flights, not feelings, people.
Yeah. I thought your caption was going to be catch these hands, not feelings.
Who's catching your hands?
I don't know. There's a bunch of people that could have caught hands.
Probably on the. There's about 6 of them on the plane on the way home that could have got the hands. To be honest.
Did you guys get a crying baby?
No, Zach.
I
Zach,
always get a crying baby on a flight, dude. I hate it.
Some lady that when we were getting off, this fucking guy next to me had the fucking. He wanted to be like the first person off the plane. We were row 24. Had a cane. He had a cane. Kept fucking trying to check my reflexes. Hit me in the leg about fucking 6 times with it. And then a lady in front of me. I'm literally sitting in my seat with my feet down, and she stepped on my foot about fucking 7 times.
Oh my god.
I just wanted to get up and just be like, I have to shit. Can I get off the plane?
that and what else was the problem? Your ass hurt,
Oh, dude, my
dude.
ass hurt so bad.
This dude was like moving like every 3 seconds, like trying to get a different angle. He was struggling.
my ass hasn't hurt that bad.
Did you guys have a straight flight through?
Oh yeah, they're always straight flights.
And how long is that?
Ours today was a little tough because they had to make a divergent, whatever bullshit. It's usually like
Divergent's a great movie.
They usually it's usually about 2 hours and 15 minutes.
No, that's not bad at
No,
all.
it's such an easy flight.
Stay thirsty, Yinzer Nation.
I have the.
Are you trying to steal this Hulk right now?
No.
Damn,
okay.
you really just tried to, take his fucking thing there.
I was just saying
That's-
that was to signify that the podcast is over.
That's Kenny fucking Pickett.
It actually says F starring.
We all know what it means.
I don't think it says starring. It says
It's actually a diamond.
more like an asterisk.
F asterisk thing.
Excuse me.
Ass
Take it away.
fisting. Damn, Tiggs.
Get me the fuck out of here,
Good
please.
thing I took the over on the fucking phone calling.
Holy fuck.
Like I said earlier, be on the lookout for some stellar content from this weekend. Thanks for following, liking, subscribing, listening, sharing, watching, viewing, caring.
So could have had bars, but you chose not to.
Hessing.
Oh boy, he's
scored.
Fuck.
Uh-oh.
That's not good. I might want to change my.
Can we go back to the picks?
And as always, get Yins or get at. We'll see you guys next time.